I've read your book, Without This Ring. Would you give us and the listening audience just a summary of what this is all about?
The book is really about surviving divorce and how to do it well. Because what I see, as you said, going around and speaking, is I run into women who are angry and bitter. And it's 20 years after a divorce. And after having gone through that myself unexpectedly, I know what that feels like and I know what that looks like. And I know what it takes for the Lord to give us the strength to get past that. And so I really wanted to give us a resource on how to not only survive it, but how to thrive after it. Because there are so many people who don't do that well. And it's very hurtful. But my situation came about where I found out one day that he was living a secret double life that I did not know about. And that he really was not willing to reconcile or turn away from. And that day was the end of my marriage, basically.
A sword in your heart.
Pardon me?
A sword in your heart.
It is a sword in the heart. But, God removes those, and he heals the wound. If we let him, we've got to let him do it.
When you think about all that you went through as you found out what you didn't want to find out, and that you thought about how do I move from here, what was the greatest point of anxiety for you?
The greatest point of anxiety was actually probably filing for divorce. To actually take that step to think, okay, you can't hang on to someone who just wants to run. You can't, you've done what you need to do, and, you've tried everything you can know how to try to do, and it's just not going to happen. And you see someone, friends trying to reach out to my ex-husband and he didn't keep promises still and was still trying to hide and run, and that's not a position where you're willing to work on something. And so I think the greatest anxiety, I remember in fact the day that I told my attorney to go ahead and file for divorce, I called one of my pastors and I was like, am I doing the right thing? And of course, as a pastor, you can't answer that. You just pray for him and you ask more questions and all that kind of thing. And I just decided that's what I needed to do.